Hello. So I'm gonna do a video today about the old method of repairing the Face ID, as in when the true depth camera failed on iPhones. Nowadays there's the add-on tag flexes that anyone could use, but apparently all the service guys that I work with are a bit lazy, so they don't want to do that. I still have some old JCICs, Romeo ICs that we need for this repair. We need the programmer and the phone that says under the Face ID that a problem has been detected with the true depth camera. So what we need is to remove the true depth camera and to read the original Romeo IC data and then replace it and copy it over on the new one. I don't know if anyone does this repair anymore, but it's straightforward and it's kind of fun. I'm gonna place the phone, here you see, on the heater for a bit, so we don't have any issues opening it. Let me grab my favorite opening tool. The mighty Refox. This is a great one. So this heater is set to 70 degrees centigrade. I'm gonna heat it up both sides just a bit. I'm not sure if the phone has been previously opened, but we're gonna see. Right, so I think that's enough. Let's go back here on the table. Let me try it a bit this way. Where's my alcohol bottle? And that's it. Perfect. I've never made a video with this one. I don't know why I make one, because I believe these repairs are on their way out, because nobody does this anymore. In my opinion, it's way easier with the tag on flex. But again, it's a good micro soldering exercise, and yeah, we cannot ask here on the local market too much for this repair, because actually almost anyone doesn't give a crap about their Face ID working or not. And considering it's a job that takes some practice and some micro soldering skills, and of course the tools required for that would render it as an expensive job, but actually we can't ask for too much. Now, yeah, as I said, I'm avoiding these repairs, but this one is a bit special. They insisted a lot on it. And we're gonna struggle with it a bit, especially that I don't have very good tools for aligning the true depth camera lens, or whatever that is. It looks like a lens. I'm gonna show it to you what I mean about that. I don't even know if I ever done an 11. So what we need to do is to remove this assembly that has the true depth camera, the infrared camera, and the front cam, actually. Okay, so that's it. Let's put everything else back. Okay, so now I'm gonna connect the phone. I'm gonna connect the screen because we need to power on the phone. And I'll show you in a minute why and how I copy the original data. We'll upload it to the cloud, and it's gonna stay there for future repairs also. Whenever it's needed, the information is there. Oh, this is annoying. I don't know what I've done here. Let's hope the phone still starts. Doesn't. Let's see, like that. Yeah, we have an Apple logo. Alright, so now let me switch the screen. Let me switch it to this one. Okay, so here we can see the FaceID Repair Assistant tool. Hope you can see it like that. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna unlock the phone. Okay, and I'm gonna connect it to this computer. Do we have both? Let's see, like that. Okay, connect it to the computer. Yeah. So it's connected to the computer. If I do the read phone, you're gonna see we're not gonna have anything under the lattice and infrared camera because they are right here. Let me see. Let me connect the true depth to the JC11. Is this an 11? 11, yes. Gonna connect it to the 11 port here on the programmer. Gonna power this on. And I'm gonna connect once it starts up. Alright, so it's up. If you look here, I don't think you can see, but it says here abnormal, abnormal, abnormal. Yeah. So I'm gonna connect it to the same PC as the phone is connected to, and I'm gonna switch now to the big screen so you can see what's going on here. Yeah, and here we go to repair fitting. We're gonna connect to the programmer, which is now online, and we're gonna click detect, and you see here it says abnormal, 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 abnormal. We'll do a cloud backup, and this one will back up the data in the cloud. So all the information on the Romeo IC will be now stored in the cloud. You see here it's backed up. If I click again detect, it says abnormal, abnormal, and the cloud data is backed up. Alright, so I'm gonna disconnect here. That's it for the moment. I'm gonna close this one because we don't need it for now. The phone can still remain connected. I don't care about it. I'll put this aside too. And now let's have a look what's going on here. I think I have a tool here. Okay, so it's this jig. That is very handy for these repairs, and because this is very light, I tend to use it in this in the bigger one, like that. Okay, and now we can jump under the microscope and see what's going on there. Microscope. Okay, so here is our true depth. Fortunately, there's a lot of light. I'm gonna set the hot air station to 230 degrees and 30 air. And now I'm gonna first clean these stickers. Alright. I'm taking a mental picture of how it looks here, how it's positioned inside. And now I'm gonna take this tool. Do we have both? Like something like this, like that. And again I'm gonna hit this. I don't know what's going on. My OBS keeps losing frames, and there's something weird about it. It's down at 19. What the hell is going on? So we're gonna clean this adhesive that you see it's coming out that way. Okay, I think very fine. And now let's have a look. Let me see, because I've never done an 11. I'm curious how this flex comes here. Alright, that is weird because it's glued. It's glued under the other one. get my tool? Yeah. Right. That's better. I think we're fine. Okay, so now I need to position this somehow so I can get a better look at it. And with the blade, you see there's the Romeo IC and true depth emitters are on this board here, up and down, that you see here. It's the lens, and they are glued together with some kind of a glue here that we're gonna attempt to break. We need that glue to remain in place, but I prefer it to remain on the lens, not on the part that I'm gonna remove. So again, I'm gonna heat it up a bit. And I'm just prying this up with the blade. See? And it broke free. Perfect. And it's ideal because, can you see there? See, you see all the adhesive remained on the lens, and that's the ideal way to do it. Oh my god! And this, I notice now that this has the flex. Of course, you can't see very well. The problem is that this flex here comes like that. Oh, this is not good on the 11 series. How am I supposed to take it out then? Maybe if I push this back like that. Yeah, I think that's the way it's supposed to come out, like that. But need to be careful so I don't mess up with that flex over there. It's not playing nice, and I also don't want to scratch the lens. How do people remove this one? I wonder. So if I do this, this doesn't look good. Okay, so it came out like that. See, and now you have the lens there, which is in exceptional condition, and that is great. I'm gonna just blow some air on it. Of course, I don't remember how I took it out. It's been like 3 minutes ago. Alright, I'm gonna remove this one, and I'm gonna place the true depth emitter with the Romeo in this tool here. Is that good enough? It is. Oh, 11 is weird. Never worked on something like that. I need a microscope. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. So let's see here. This is how it looks. So basically we have here the Romeo IC. I don't know what that is. I think it's a capacitor, and this is a transistor of some sort. What we need to do is actually to remove everything around here, so we need to take good care of it so we don't break any of these connections right here. I mean, if you break like one wire, and I touched them, barely touched them. If we break like one out of the 5 ones, it's not such a big deal. but if we break these ones that go to the NTC sensor is there. You have only one connection, one backup. Well, no backup actually. So again, I'm gonna come with the 230R. I really don't understand what's going on with my OBS. It's really dropping frames heavily. So I'm gonna clean all this underfill as best as I can without touching the other parts. I don't recommend this for a beginner unless you have only assemblies that you don't care about, like from iCloud lock boards, so it's just for training purposes. Now here I need to be very, oh, you can see. Here I need to be very careful so I don't damage any of those tiny little wires. I think it's okay. And I still need to do some cleaning here. Remember, my temp is 230 now, so it actually doesn't desolder the flex or something. But now I think we're ready to pop out all these parts, so I'm gonna set the temp to 260. Yeah, and I need something. Let's see, can I do it with this? Yes. This is quite blunt and it's quite strong. So I'm gonna heat up everything and I'm just gonna pry those. I'm using 260 now. See, the cap is gone. Let's go for the transistor, gone. And now for the original Romeo IC, gone. Perfect. Just gonna clean this a bit like that. Okay, that's it. I don't want to use too much this temp here. Okay, and now I'm gonna use just a tiny bit amount of just let me take care of this because it's really annoying. Let me see if I alright, so I think it's better now. Yeah, I was losing frames like crazy. So I'm just putting a very tiny amount of flux. Well, I intend it to be tiny, but there it goes. Motherfucker. Okay, let me grab a different tip on my soldering iron. Gonna set the temp to 280, And I'm gonna use some solder paste. That's 148. I'm just gonna put it on the tip here because I wanna thin this a bit. I don't wanna use too much. Yeah, so just thin them. I need that one and I need a bit of this one. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think we need that one. Alright, and now let's grab a new IC. It's an IC made by JC. They do two types of ICs. The first ones were a bit thicker and was a bit difficult to work with them. Those are a bit smaller. And they are not that sensitive, so I don't know if I ever broke on one of these. But for the old ones I had issues with. Okay, let me put it here. So we know what the orientation is. The old ones were black. I believe they had a dot somewhere. These ones are silver. So for this we need a temp of 240 degrees as JC says. I'm gonna set the hot air to 240. Yeah, and I think you can see here. So what this is using, I'm gonna put it like that. Alright. And let's try to glue this. I find that the old ones were much easier to solder than the new ones. It's either the alloy on the new ones is different and it's a bit higher temp, or I don't know. But with these new ones I'm struggling to solder them. See, and they don't bounce. Okay, it doesn't seem to be straight. Doesn't seem to be soldered. This is really annoying. Okay, so let's try it first like that and see if something changed. I'm gonna drop a tiny bit of alcohol here and blow it immediately. I need the sensors to remain clean. Alright, and now the moment of truth. I'm gonna connect this to the programmer and see if it sees it well. If not, we're gonna have to do some more soldering. Hey, this is perfect. So, can you see anything? Of course you can't. So it says there iPhone 11, empty data, and everything is normal. Yeah. So we are good. Now we can proceed to writing the old data from the cloud to this new chip. So I'm gonna connect back the programmer to the computer. Let me see. How can we make this work? So we have the phone connected to the computer, we have the programmer connected to the computer, and let's see. Now I'm gonna connect this one. Yeah, it says connected. Detect. It sees the phone here, right, on the left side, and on the right side it sees the FPC. It's normal, everything normal, normal, normal. I'm gonna click right from AI. It says that it sees that the phone has been backed up to cloud. I'm gonna click OK here, and it's writing currently the data to the new Romeo IC. Now if I click detect, everything is normal. So that's the first part of the repair. All we need now is to solder that back together. Let me see, I messed up something on the other display. Of course, the FPS are back. This is freaking annoying. Right. So we're back on this screen. Hope everything is fine. Good. We can disconnect this one. And now it's the complicated part where we need to glue this back together. We can also close the phone because we don't need it working anymore. Because when we're done, we're gonna put everything back. So for this, you need to align this back on the lens. So for that there are several tools. For example, I have from Chanli for models 12. This is great, but for models 11 and X I have something from Aixun, and I don't find this very good. I have issues aligning them with this tool. And we also need, I was using in the past this mechanic glue, OK7. It's very bad in my opinion, difficult to work with. And now I bought this month. I've never used it. It says it's for lattice glass metal bonding, and as far as I read, it requires UV light, so maybe it's better. I hope it's better than the mechanic, because for the mechanic it needed very long time to dry. So this is the fixture for 11. I'm gonna put it aside because I need to slide this back, and I see this has a sticker. I think that's gonna be a tiny bit of a problem, but we're gonna go back under the microscope and see how we can tackle this. Alright, so I really don't remember how I removed it. So this has some adhesive here that I think it blew up a bit. Did I do it? There's still glue here. Did I do it? How did I take it out like that? Was this here inside first? Or like that? No, I think it was like that. So this came in first. Something like that. Where's my tweezers? Can you see anything there? I don't know if you can. Oh man, this is annoying. Maybe like that. Oh. Okay, so I don't like this. I think I'm gonna cut this part here. Can I maybe just bend it a bit? Let me see. Okay, so I've bent it just a tiny bit. How does this look? Is it good? Yeah, looks good. Alright, let's see now if it's easier to put it back. Okay, so I think it's not going in because of this adhesive crap. Can we just remove that? I wonder. Well, let's put some alcohol on it. Maybe it goes out easier. I don't want to stress the flex too much. Well, I can tell you that 11s are a pain for this crap. Okay. So we're good. Adhesive removed. Let's try again. Okay, it's going in. Yeah, we have something here. There's like 3 tabs there that are preventing it to go further. Yeah. Some force will convince it to go. And let's see if I can bend that back the way it was. Because I'm afraid that with it bent outside, it's not gonna fit the alignment tool. But we're gonna see. Right, let's see if it fits the tool. If it doesn't, then I made a mess. So I'm gonna put it in the tool like that. Okay, we don't seem to have a problem with the one that I bent. It's fine. And now we'll go under the microscope and adjust this. Yep, it's perfect. Right, so I guess it works better on 11 than it does on the rest. Okay, 11 Pro Max is the one that I hate the glue is still there. Yeah, everything's fine. Also we can apply it here too. Let me see how does it look. Is it aligned? I see it. So here it should be aligned perfectly. I don't find it very perfect aligned, but well, that's life. So what I usually like is to apply some how is it called? Some UV mask here. UV mask is not very steady, but it just keeps it not moving while the glue hardens. But now I'm just gonna jump to the mount glue and see how that works. Man, do I have to make a hole in this? I think I do. What is going on here? Okay. So let's see. Okay, this is some tiny amount of glue. I'm gonna spread it around. It's a bit too much. If it was an OK7, this would have been too much glue. But maybe this one is better. Alright, and let me try, as they say, I'm gonna use this UV light. And see if it cures with it. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna leave it to cure, put the video on pause, go have a cigarette, and then come back and see if it glued back together. But see, we're already 42 minutes into this recording, so as I said, spending 1 hour on a cheap repair, it's not good for your health. And it's not really an easy repair, and you need a lot of tools. Even these alignment tools cost money. Yeah, and I really don't understand. Hey, look, I really don't understand why people don't just buy tag-on flexes. This really hardens. Oh my god, it's hard. Oh, I love mount. Okay, let's hope it didn't break. I heard a click now. Let's do the other side, because on this model we can do also this side. Let me see if I can fit something in there. My god, if this cures, I'm gonna buy some more bottles. I love mount. The mechanic, the OK7 was crap. Never enjoyed it, because I didn't have too much patience for it to cure, and it really required a lot of time. Using some UV light again. I really had really weird repair lately. Nothing worked well, so I need like to do like CPU swaps. Nothing. It was really nothing easy and nothing fast. usually they compensate. You know, you have a job and it takes you like a 3 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. 3 hour is very, very much time to spend on a job. But they compensate with jobs that come in and they're like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And that's good. That's the way you can afford spending some extra time if you want on a difficult repair. Okay, so this cured also a bit. Let me have another look on the other side. Is this for real? It's really cured. My god, it's almost cured. I can't believe it. I love this glue. Gonna put some more UV light here, and then I'm gonna do another I'm gonna put another layer of glue over it. Right. Let's do another layer. It's about to thick now. But that's life. I'm gonna cure it again. No, I understand. I think Jesse did a video, Jesse Cruz, on this one, and I think he used an 11. It's quite easy, if you ask me, because you can glue it on both sides. Just try to do an 11 Pro and you'll see what I mean. Yep, and then gonna add some more on the other side. Excellent. Just hope it's aligned good, because if it's not, we worked for nothing. Really nothing. Okay. Okay, so now, because I can, I'm gonna go for a smoke while I leave this here to cure even more. I'm gonna just put something a bit heavy, but not too heavy on it. And I'm gonna pause the video for the moment and get back in 5-10 minutes. Right, so I'm back. Let's see how this worked. It seems to be fairly straight as it was. Yeah. It doesn't seem to be moving, so I think we can proceed installing it in the phone. Let's give it a try. It's extremely important to remove the battery when the removing the 11 display because it has a backlight and the chips are very fast going away. Don't think it's okay. I think, yeah, I should remove the camera assembly because this needs to go under that shield. One moment. So if I hate something is putting this back together, I would hate to have a shop that does display, battery changes, flex changes, because I really hate doing this. I only like the repair part. Okay, now let's put this shield back. Perfect. Right, let me get a Q-tip and using some alcohol I'm gonna clean the through the lens because of course I put a fingerprint on it. Yeah. Let me clean the front camera too. Good. The IR cam seems good. Alright, let's install the screen back. I need a microscope because my eyesight is not as great as it was. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's try to power on the phone. Perfect. What was the code? Alright, let's go to Face ID, set up Face ID. Ta-da! And we have Face ID working perfect. So this was a successful job. That is it. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. give me a like, a share, subscribe if you didn't, because it helps me grow my channel. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I don't know if this repair would be a very much help now that there are other technologies and simpler way to do it, but this is it. Until next time, see you, bye.